It's Jess.
Hi! Well, this week is another one of those weeks where I can't do my video inside, so we're gonna find a reason to go outside. So come along. I don't want to be here today, and believe it or not, Bjorn is actually sleeping through all of this. I watched vigilantly for a while to see if maybe he wanted to leave the house, and he didn't. He was just sleeping. Unlike your girl here, who could not sleep through this. All the way to the sidewalk. Well, I was thinking that hopefully if I went to Starbucks it would be just a little bit quieter, but this is on a very busy corner and it's still kind of loud in the background. Okay, so there's a lot of things that I wanted to talk about this week. I went through a lot these past couple of years. I was in a really awful car accident and I had to have surgery and I lost my job and I was on disability for 2 years and I was in constant pain and I couldn't leave the house and I couldn't do anything that I wanted to do. And I missed out on a lot, and I felt like I had a huge setback because of this. If I was able to reach back in time and tell myself, eventually you'll be able to look back and notice that your shoulders are stronger and your back is stronger and your biceps are stronger from having carried all of this weight all those years, and things will get better. And lean on the people that you love. That's why they're there, to be able to lift you up. And then on that note, I'd like to talk about haters. I've had quite a few haters over the last several years. Had quite a few dramatic moments that I did not instigate, but nonetheless had to suffer through. And all of this was piling on top of me during the time of my back injury. And it, needless to say, drove me into a pretty deep depression. But if I was able to just speak to everyone who's ever brought me down, or to everyone who's ever done me wrong, to people who have said truly awful things to my face and on social media and blowing up my phone and cutting me out of their lives, and I could just tell them, you know what, I don't care what you think anymore. You have no influence over my thought process, and I don't think about you anymore. I don't mull over in my mind what it is that I did wrong and what it is that I caused in this situation, and it's probably all my fault. No, you're just kind of a crap person and weren't really a true friend in the first place, and I've had to go through all of this to realize that. And it's hard and hurtful, but I don't care what you say. I don't really think about your life or pity you when bad things go wrong or praise you when good things go right, because I'm not following that. And I don't subscribe to your Twitter feed of awfulness. When someone just pops up in your life and all they want to do is talk about their own life, talk about all the sucky things that are going on in their life, or only talk about the blessed things that are going on in their life, and then they just promptly say, okay, bye, and then they just leave, just is very one-sided, don't you think? It's just very all about me and, oh, pity me, these are all the bad things that are happening to me, or oh, look at me, I'm doing so much better than you, and they never ask you how you're doing. That's so one-sided. That's not a friendship. When you message someone after years of not having seen them or spoken to them, maybe something happened in life that you guys couldn't see each other, and you just ask them, hey, I was just thinking of you, how are things going? And they respond with, I'm fine. And they never message you back again. Look, I don't care that we thought we were friends for like 12 years. We weren't really friends, apparently, and we're definitely not friends anymore. It hurts, but I have moved on in my life, and your awfulness and your backstabbing and talking about me in front of me, thinking that I can't hear you or understand what you're saying, is not bothering me anymore. It hurt at the time, and I do have some battle scars to prove it, but I kind of just don't give a about you anymore. If it wasn't for my family and friends from coast to coast, being able to keep in contact with them online, finding things to distract me, like this YouTube that I finally created in June, I think, of last year, and every week being able to find a reason to post has really motivated me and given me something to do. Taylor Swift has been a huge portion of my strength, especially these last couple of years when she was going through what she went through in the media. And I just thought to myself last week, if Taylor Swift can go through the entire world having her on blast, and a huge amount of the media hating on her, and many of her supporters turning their backs on her even, and if she can go through all of that and become stronger with her family, stronger in her relationship, weeding out the bad friends, stronger with the good friends, and come out the other end so strong that she's able to sell out stadiums all over the country and all over the world and have an outpouring of love from her community to support her, then I can go through what I've gone through in the past couple of years. I've had people insult me really badly to my face, and I've had people blowing up my phone telling me that I'm a fake person, and that my happiness is fake, and that my joy is fake, and that my kindness is fake. And that really just again reminds me of Taylor Swift's her speech, "Your pain is manipulative, your kindness is fake." This was in the beginning of her Getaway car performance, I believe. There's some of us out here who really want to believe that people in the center of their heart are good, and that they really want to be their best, and they really want to be kind, but slowly but surely a lot of us are discovering that that's not true. We can't put our faith blindly in people. And as much as we want to believe that people are going to be kind and people are going to respect you as you've respected them, it's not always true. Trying to find friends in a new area who have the same interests as you, who maybe has the same mindset as you, has been quite a feat. And the few amount of people that I found that I've thought I had things in common with really only wanted me to follow them on Instagram to like their statuses so that they could make money. They only wanted me to give them my veritable Rolodex so that they could network in their business. Being the first person to text the other person, to call the other person, to try to make plans with that person is exhausting. Friendship has to be a two-way street, and it's hard to recognize that. TV shows and movies have lied to us for a long time to tell us that we're going to be friends with someone for the rest of our lives. And shows like Friends or Cheers or Glee or Parks and Recreation or The Office tell us that your coworkers or the people that you happen to be around are going to be with you for the rest of your life is not true. I think we have a lot of tourists in our lives who come into our lives to either teach us a lesson that will beat us down but strengthen us in the end, or to teach us a lesson that will soften our heart and make us kinder in the end. And it's hard to differentiate between the two, and it's hard to continually expose your heart knowing that it could be broken. It is a small success for myself to see that these people are supporting me no matter what. I think this video has been very raw, and hopefully you're able to hear everything that I've been saying despite the background noise. Anyways, I put out new videos every Monday. Make sure to share this video with all of your friends who need an encouraging word. Give that like and subscribe button 1-2 punch, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!